of people that, like, I think it's different from people that are like survivalists.
Oh, it's the Whitaker.
Is that what their name was?
The Whitakers, yeah. They're still out there.
No, yeah, they're still.
It's still a very real family.
That's just in the woods somewhere.
Yeah, they still live there. Yeah.
Can't talk. Half of them can't talk.
One of them that they kind of like. Yeah. Yeah. See, that's his cousin.
I'm not making fun by any means.
I shouldn't be laughing.
They've been known. Well, they've only let this one or two journalists in that's been filming them lately.
Yeah.
But they have a tendency to like come on there, property, kill you.
That aspect, I get. I mean, because when you're dealing with like that, you unfortunately you just don't know what you're gonna get.
No.
You know, I mean,
You
you've
could
got
get
the
something
same
good, you could get
chemicals,
something
same
bad.
DNA mixing together. Yeah, you're definitely gonna have some issues for sure. And on top of that, you know, there's no, if they're not getting educated or anything like that, yeah, I'm like, they're not gonna speak. They're just, I mean, it's gonna be almost like, you know, an entire family full of a disability.
Yeah, you could get real bad.
Yeah, it's until, you know, I don't know, but so I guess
That's where Bigfoot came from.
I don't know about that, but
But I don't consider like, I mean, there's different aspects. Like some people will consider, oh, like you're people that want to live off the grid. I don't consider somebody like that as a feral person. When I think feral, I think of like a feral cat.
well,
That you
kind
don't know how to
of.
react to society.
Well,
No.
feral would when they're talking about feral, they're talking like they're
Crazy.
talking like heels
Crazy.
have eyes
Oh, yeah.
type deal.
They're talking like they don't even look like people anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I can. Why not? You're isolated.
Yeah.
You're isolated. You're in the woods.
I mean, we talking about people that look like Smeagol or Gollum from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. No, he's. I
Yeah,
mean,
Probably.
they literally look like my process.
yeah.
Yeah.
The stir of the wind.
The hypothesis.
You stupid hypothesis. I
Yeah.
had to do something a little different there.
I do think it exists
Yeah.
up in the woods somewhere. I'm pretty sure nobody has like fully seen every area of the Appalachian Mountains. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, like there's gonna be.
There's all little holes, nooks and crannies.
Yeah.
Well, they ain't there no more, but
Well, the high country's still there. No, I'm talking about the high country, like high, not where
Boone is the high country.
that ain't. No, it's higher. They got higher areas than that.
And
So
who knows if they're like how their housing is set up, or whether it's actually like hidden within a mound somewhere. I don't know.
Cave.
Yeah, possibly underground. I mean, there's all kinds of, and you know what? I honestly think they probably could survive. You could probably survive off of the dang on vegetation
Oh, they got
that's
deer.
growing out there. Yeah, and you're hunting and stuff like that. Like people were talking about, they were like, oh, there's feral people that they call like the wild men or whatever, but yet livestock's missing. I'm like, what?
and I about
So-
You'll
guarantee.
find that most of their vegetation up there is almost the same as what we got here, because they're close enough.
Well, it's probably even better.
I mean, most of their
Some of their garden stuff's probably better than what we got.
Thank good Lord
Yeah.
here that I deal with it. So
You know, it's the same thing like that little show. What was it called? Like Outlast or something like that in Alaska. They're
Yeah.
out there for 30 days. I'm like, yeah, you're gonna lose, you know, body fat and stuff like that. But I'm like, depending on, I'm like, I feel like if you.
Oh, what is that?
region.
Mhm.
Oh, see, it's a region. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that not wild how that thing kind of corresponds?
Oh yeah, for sure. Only the thing, it's always
So-
something related to whatever
Yeah,
we're
now
talking
you know
about.
The
if
app-
it was just
The app finally updated it.
yeah, and so like
So
if
now, no matter what, it'll talk to you. You can't turn it off. It'll say the word now, no matter what. So.
yeah, so like see, he threw my train of thought off. But what I was trying to say is, if it was just saying hairball things, I probably would have a problem with it. But it's
Well, we had that one a long time ago that was like that.
Mm-hmm.
Where
Yeah.
it was like stupid random stuff. Like it was not intelligent. This is intelligent.
Yeah, it's actually got like context to what it say.
Large.
Large.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's a large area.
The mountains are large.
That's kind of what I was trying to hit on, is that the area is large. Now,
Yeah.
we're talking about the mountain, so I'm not sure that my grandma won't show up.
If you think, if you read it, it goes from the upper end of Alabama and Georgia, all the way up to Maine.
Yeah,
Chain is-
yeah,
And
yeah.
like Appalachian Mountains, we were talking about how it was like there was some areas that they
Now,
wanted you to stay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's like part of the Appalachian
oh
Trail.
no. So I've actually been out there. I've actually been on the trail.
Mm-hmm.
Now my father has done the entire thing.
He's went all the way to Maine,
Not all,
Wow.
not at one time.
but he has
But
done
he
it.
has done the entire trail
Wow.
multiple times. Actually.
That's cool, man.
But he took us up. So the reason why North Carolina mountains gets most of the out of the whole Appalachian chain, you think of North Carolina.
Mhm.
We're the Appalachian Mountains, just the most vast area, the largest, the highest altitude.
Yeah,
We are the biggest part of the mountain chain. When you get up and down, it's kind of more of like hills. But
yeah.
It's the largest area. But I've been up there kind of up there on the North Carolina Virginia line.
Yeah. Well, we
We did Mount Rogers.
were near the area where there was an Ashland trailhead where we vacationed Springs.
Yeah.
So
We did.
there was a trailhead there because it
I'm saying
always.
there's areas.
Yeah,
right?
that's what
Well, get to your point.
I was getting at. So we hiked about 7 miles on the trail that day when we went camping.
Okay.
On the trail while we were up there, and you would walk down the path, and every certain points were like, "Do not go past this point."
Don't they
Like,
have
all
markers
capitals.
though?
They're little- they're
Because
little-
one
they're
lady
little
said,
markers.
yeah, the lady, there was,
They're on like a little pole.
yeah, the lady was saying that
But
there
then
was some
you'll
kind of
get-
marker.
But then you'll get to certain points and you won't see them anymore. But then you get to other points and you'll see like, "Hey,
Mm-hmm.
like basically, if you go past this point and something happens, we ain't coming for you."
Yeah. See,
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
those are probably the areas that if I'm gonna be in the woods somewhere and I don't want anybody to find me, that's where I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go where nobody's around. You know,
Yeah.
I'm like I don't want to
Now-
be seen.
Part of that has to do with state parks and they're wanting to keep it as virgin as possible. If that makes sense. They don't want any.
Well, I'm
Body
sure,
on the land,
But
they-
the thing is, who's overseeing all of this? How would
They
you
fly
even know?
drones. They fly drones out there. They flew them over us one time.
Yeah, but they didn't have drones, 20 years ago.
They
That right there, that's
It's
the
all
new
about
stuff.
a lot of that's
Yeah.
for a lot of those. I'm not gonna say the whole trail, but a lot of those, at least the North Carolina part, are preservation. They don't want you legal either.
Yeah.
Where there's a human, there's gonna be trash. Where there's a human,
Well, that's true too. Yeah, you don't.
That you're
we don't-
of the movies. We're just
Want.
gonna pretend that there ain't no drone, nobody's overseeing. That's where we're
Oh, I
gonna
know.
go hide.
well, I didn't say they do that. I didn't say that they do look over the whole thing now,
Yeah.
but they got some fancy stuff out there now. They got stuff
Oh,
they can
okay.
fly. They got stuff they can fly up so high and get like, for instance, if you were lost, they can read your body heat so high that you wouldn't even go here.
Well, that's FLIR technology. That's been around. FLIR technology has been around
But not on
about
the drone.
20 years.
Not on a drone, though.
Yeah, but on helicopters, it's been,
But they can
police
fly-
helicopters.
I'm saying they can fly so high that you can't even hear them.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like if somebody has that long, your instincts are gonna be different. It's the same thing with like, there you